Why are you all here? An open door does not mean an invitation for you. You have interrupted our ritual. Wait, stop, don't tell me anything. The spirits are speaking to me. You, over there, you have come to swim in the dark waters. Yes, you have been deep in the dark water. Over there, you come to see what it is about. But you do not know this is not a game. And you, yes, you back there, I have been seeing you in my spirit. You toss the magic in his way. You do the negative things. You leave the comments everywhere. Do you not know who you are dealing with? Do you not know where he was born? Do you not know what is in his blood? The most powerful magic. But he has been fighting it. Yes, you come here to witness and swim in the dark waters. Some of you will survive, but others will drown. You will meet a deadly fate here.
So I've been driving trucks for 15 years, and as a trucker, I see my fair share of wild, crazy, and even spooky things. However, I want to tell you about what happened to me just recently. I'm driving my truck on I-44, coming out of Springfield, headed to Tulsa, Oklahoma. I remember exactly what time it was and how fast I was going. 2:15 a.m., 68 miles per hour. And at first, I'm thinking, I'm tired, man. I'm seeing things in the road. But it looks like there's this blue sedan parked long ways across the middle of the interstate. So I let off the gas, squint my eyes, and sure enough, it's there. Now, pause. If you've never seen I-44, it's a 2-lane highway with a concrete barrier. This car has its bumper pressed up against the barrier and is blocking 1.5 of the lanes. So now I'm getting on the brakes. Had I not taken my foot off the gas originally, I would have been forced to hit all 3 of my brakes going into a full slide and guaranteed that at least my trailer would have hit this car. But I'm able to slow down enough, maneuver to the right, and get around this fool. And as I'm going around the car, I glance over and realize that there is a person sitting there in the car. And I know I only got a glimpse of this pale face looking at me, but it was a pale face with these eyes that were voided. And what I mean by void, I don't mean like a black eyeball or a black eye. I mean like there were just these gaping black holes where the eyes were supposed to be. Understand, I saw it, I knew what I was looking at, I'm freaking out. But I'm more focused on staying on the road at that point in time. Now, once I get my rig straight back on the road and into the lane, I drive for a solid 6 miles. The adrenaline is leaving my system. I'm almost back to normal when I see a car speeding up behind me. Understand, it's a 2-lane highway. I'm already riding in the right lane. That same blue car comes flying past me doing every bit of 100, 105 miles an hour, switches lanes, then slams on his brakes. So now I'm switching lanes again, then he switches lane. And I switch and he switch, hitting his brakes each time, slowing us down. Now understand why all of this is happening. I'm more focused on the brake light so I can make sure that this fool doesn't make me slam into him. Now I'm thinking, okay, this motherfucker's out on drugs or he's drunk. He's trying to kill himself. And I'm not going to allow him to kill me. But then my attention turns to the back windshield of that car. And let me take a moment to try my best to explain to you what I saw in the back window of that car. Now, first of all, you know, as a truck driver from your angle, you have a pretty good viewpoint. And depending on the distance of the vehicle from you, you can literally see the rear view mirror. But his car is way too close to me for me to see that mirror. But what I do see is what looks like a pale face pressed up against the back window. The head is turned upside down to where the chin is pointing up and the rest of the head is at the bottom. And I'm looking at those 2 black voids that I described to you earlier, which covered the area where the eyes should have been. That face moves from the driver's side of the rear window all the way over to the passenger side of that rear window, and now I can see what looks like a long neck that is stretching from the front seat all the way back to the window. And I slam on the brakes. So now I'm slowing down to put more distance between me and whatever the hell this is, and it was almost like once it showed itself to me, it was done fucking with me because it accelerates. I mean, takes off again, 100 miles an hour, pew, around a curve, and it's gone.